Let's start with the pay. Here is what the union is asking for, and here is what the district is offering. But over time, when everything is said and done, the district says that there is a difference of over $200 million between what the union wants and what the district is offering. But the union disagrees and says they don't actually believe it's a $200 million difference. And just so you know, according to PPS, the minimum teacher salary is $50,020 a year. The maximum is $97,333 under the current contract, just to give you a certain idea of where that's at. Now let's talk class sizes. Both sides have acknowledged class size is crucial to student learning. The union wants hard caps. That means once a class is full, a student would not be able to join that class. But the district says that's not even possible. It could force the district to hire additional staff, and it could also force a student to change schools or miss a graduation requirements. Now, there's a lot more on the table here. Things like discipline, planning time, additional support staff. Both Portland Public Schools.
Yeah, I heard her. Teacher strike. Can we talk about it? I just want to talk about it. I think people are really striking out here. You had the UAW that just gave their employee a raise. They just gave them a raise of $35 additional on to their payment to keep up with the 25% inflation rate that we're currently at. We're not at a 5% inflation rate. That's old news. The real inflation is about 25%. This is why. When you go inside of the grocery store and you get 10 items, correct? 10 items average out to be $250. Smash that like button if you understand what I'm saying. That's one grocery bag. So you can do the math that way to realize that, hey, the price of everything that I have went up by at least 25% on each item. So on average, it's a 25% increase on your total purchase. So normally it's $175. Now you at $250. But let's continue. Teachers strike. UAW strike. Everyone is striking a match. Everyone wants more because the current economy, right? $25 an hour is not good enough. $30 an hour is not good enough to keep up with the rate. You at least need $90 to $100 an hour. That's from the employee's perspective. From the business perspective, it's, I got to solve this problem. This is becoming a big problem. Why? You're paying the employees too much. So how could I make profit? Let me repeat. If I'm paying the employees an arm and a leg, how could me as a business owner make profit? My problem is the employees. So then I begin to create a solution. The solution is what? AI, robots, technological advances. Smash that like button if you agree. Because next week, you don't know who else is going to strike. Also, pharmacy workers are striking right now. Why? Because the health department is being affected by technology. How is this true? Wearables. Imagine you don't have to go to the doctor anymore, but for just the procedure, and they can check up on you in your house by your wearable, some type of data being transferred for them to have access to. That's the future. And the reason why I decided to do this video right here beside this construction truck right here, construction tour, is simply this. I wanted to let you guys know that the infrastructure of the world is changing. It's being rebuilt, literally. The Latino community is capitalizing on it being rebuilt. So watch out. I don't think these strikes is going to be beneficial in about 5 to 10 years when everything is outsourced or the world is on UBI, universal based income. I'm going to do a video on that for y'all to know what's really going on out here. But for the teachers, the strike, now I always believe teachers deserve a lot of money. Why? Because they spend the most time with your kids. But the thing is, right? Pay attention. What really spend the most time with your kids? Put a 1 in the chat if you think that the time really spent with your kids is the parents. Spend the majority of the time with their kids. Put a 1. Put a 2 in the chat if you think maybe the babysitter or the daycare spends the most time with their kids, right? Put a 3 in the chat if you believe that the phones and technology spend the most time with your kids. I'm here to tell you that your kids spend the most time on these phones and on these devices, more than at home. More than at home. Now, yes, they do spend, the second runner-up will be with the teachers at school. But I believe that school will be obsolete in the future. Not obsolete. How it's done currently will be obsolete. In the future, I believe that schooling will be totally online, and you will probably have mentorships in real life. Mentors in real life. That's a great business school module. You can go ahead and take that. There's plenty more where that come from. Because there's no point of literally sitting in a building anymore. Life, the world is your building. And the infrastructure of colleges is changing. Look what's happening with the Palestine and Hamas. The people are taking their money out of these things. Why? Because college is basically doctrinating your kids to think like Marxists. Check out Robert Kiyosaki with that one. That's why teachers, to me, what they do is they excel the programming of the Marxism. Let me repeat. Teachers really just excel the program of Marxism. Because if you ask the teacher, hey, do you know about assets and liability? They don't know. Do you know about cash flow? They do not know. Most don't. They just know how to teach and wonder why they're getting paid pennies on the dollar. Now you want to strike? Okay. They might give you what you want right now, but I think they're going to come in and take all that back plus more later. Why? Because they care so much about their shareholders, the original investors. I think all these companies who eliminate, that's doing job cuts, employment cuts, right? In the future, they're going to be printing cash. I think the stock market is going to go up because of all of this. Why are you firing employees? Why are employees striking? Because they feel like it's no light at the end of the road. It's no hope. That's gone. Now most people feel like they're enslaved. Smash that like button if you agree. If you're getting minimum wage, you are enslaved. So I understand why you must strike. But understand that I think that these business owners, I really honestly think they have the last laugh. I honestly believe that they have the last laugh. Because I don't think people see what's to come. Smash that like button if you agree. Leave them comments down below. Let me know what you think about this Portland strike. And is it even worth it? And it may be worth it for now, but let's look at long term. What are they going to do after they decide to say, you know what? We give you the money. We give you the money. But we also going to fire all of y'all. Listen, they have the power to do it. We will give you the money, but we're going to slowly over these years replace you. Therefore, if you're being replaced, you're fired. Look at the banking system. I'm telling you, look at the banking system. The banking system should let you know what's going on in all these sectors. Once again, smash that like button if you like this video, if I brought value to you. Leave them comments down below. I want to know what you think about this. Teacher strikes, and do teachers deserve more? And if so, are they teaching these kids the right thing? Because I think the school system is obsolete. I do believe in education, the right education, science, tech, engineering, and math, and anything that will help out the community to prosper. That's real education. What people learning in school now is fluff. You getting paid $30,000, $40,000, spending $150,000 to $400,000. You're not thinking about the return. Someone should have told you about business, simple math. On that note, comment, leave them thoughts down below. I really want to know. Subscribe to the channel. Most likely, that's how you pay me for doing this content. Content is free. Subscribe to the channel. That's all I ask, so I can fly through the algorithm. Just when you smash that like button as well, I fly through the algorithm as well. More people must know about what's really going on, because the news is not really covering what's really going on. And I'm connecting the dots for you doing my research. On that note, peace, blessings, and love. And remember, Positivity over negativity always.